Welcome back to SortitoutSI FC. And before we even get into the intro, look at that. We're second in the championship with 2 games to go. What on earth is going on? If you want to find out what's going on, you need to subscribe and like this video, obviously, because this is the Let's Play series where we're taking our created club all the way from League 2 to potentially the Premier League next season. I'm not sure how. Well, I am, because as I mentioned in the last episode, our run-in after a couple of games after the cup defeat was quite easy. And looking at it, we lost to Blackburn and Sheffield Wednesday, but then have gone on a bit of a tear, only dropping points away at Crystal Palace across those 6 games. And whilst Sunderland were comfortably second, if we look at their run-in, they've been abysmal. They've only scored 7 points across, 7 games? They had a couple of games in hand, lost them and drew them, and then now they have fallen out of the Championship's automatic promotion places, and we have risen up to our highest position. I mean, ignore the fact Leicester have been absolutely dominant and about 30 points clear, but that is the current situation. In fact, they're over 30 points clear now because we are somehow in second, and it's in our hands. Promotion is in our hands. We are in the playoffs regardless, but spoiler, if we got to the playoffs, we'd probably lose because we're not very good against the sides around us. We've just been picking up more points against the teams lower down. And I believe we've got Barnsley and Coventry in our last 2 games, who are 14th and 22nd. Today, we are away at Coventry, the better of those 2 sides. We're at the Rico, or the Coventry Building Society Arena, whatever it's called these days, not Highfield Road. And then we're off home on the last day against Barnsley at Brisbane Road. It's going to be raining, and it's the end of April. Also, to note, Cameron Archer injured, doubtful for this game because he's pulled his knee ligaments, but he should be back for the final game of the season. He has got 24 league goals. 1 more will make it the most in club history in the league. He's already got the most overall with 29, but we shall see if he can make it on that last day and get the final goal he needed to overtake Laurent Delage, who is obviously of League 2 fame. I think he left us by the time we got to League 1, but anyway, he's in Switzerland now. This is the 11 for the penultimate game of the season. Victory will keep promotion, automatic promotion that is, in our hands. We've got Pears in goal, obviously. Star of the show. Then Brunt, Masterson, Kilgore in defence. Koch, Booty, Smith and Scott in midfield. Osorio, obviously, club legend, 180 plus league appearances. He's been with us since League 2 with Thorndyke as well. And then Biereth in for the injured Archer up top. He's not been happy because he's not been playing as many games, but when Archer has scored as many goals as he has and Biereth's not even got in double figures, you can understand why. Right, off to the a squad number needs to be given to this guy who is one of our youth players. 15, looks pretty darn good already. I've not done his face yet in the new GAN, but that's because I ran the new GANs just before the new youth intake. If you've seen that one over on Sort It Out SI, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Right, into today's first game. Gary Monk, the new Coventry City manager. I want you to pick up where you left off last time. Not Gary Monk. I'm talking to the squad, obviously. And here we go. Kilgore, still captain. I'm not sure why he was stood the other side of the goalkeeper. And there we have it. It's now all in our hands. Sunderland and Birmingham facing each other today. The best result for us would be a draw, because then if we win, we are very close, very, very close to automatic promotion. Anyway, it's not going to end that way if we concede a goal early, but Pears all over that one. Gathered it up lovely. Going to go from the back. Nice passing football, because possession is key for us at least. Anyway, Booty back to Brunt as pressure came in. Brunt out wide to Koch, who tries to go around his man, doesn't need to. Finds Osorio inside, who takes lovely touch, wiggles his way through into space, finds his way in the area, ball into the box, but no Susie player on the end of it. Thorndyke cuts back inside. Scott with a shot. Oh, it's deflected around, and Henrik Koch has got another goal. The loanee from Torino, I think. The loanee German has got his 9th goal of the season, and that puts us back ahead of Sunderland, who are currently beating Birmingham at home in their game. Half an hour gone. I'm going to shout praise because we're doing well. Corner kick. Osorio whips it in. Header blazed over the bar there. Kilgore's header. Would have been easier to score. Been so far quiet apart from the goal, but here we go again as Biereth drops deep to get the ball, and he tries to take his man on, but it's gone all the way back to John Scales. That's not John Scales, but still, it could be. You never know. Ashley Young, why now? That's not Ashley Young either. I just don't know. Caden Young, I think his name is, from the commentary. Anyway, cut back, and Mark Bowler gets his set. I mean, it's not his first goal of the season. It's his second. But they've equalised. Coventry equalised in front of their home. Why are they coming down to celebrate in front of us? Go away. Leave us alone. Naughty people. Nearly half-time. It's been one of those games, really, hasn't it? Okay, after all that talk of promotion, we drop down to third, with the results currently going this way, which puts us in the playoffs, which is my worst nightmare, because I've been in the playoffs in League 1 and League 2, and lost both of them. Controlling possession so far, that's what we want. We also want some goals. Highlight to kick off the second half. Coventry on the ball. Hopefully, it doesn't mean they score, because that's not good. Oh, interception by Beereth. Nearly broke through there, and they're breaking back themselves. It's a bit of a pinball in the middle of the park. There's John Scales once again. And low inside to O'Hare. This is not looking good. They're going to cut it back. And it's been a good save once again by Pears to push it wide, or deflect it wide at least, for another corner. We are under a bit of pressure as the second half starts. Ball whipped into the back post. Pears has it comfortably in his hands. Excellent stuff. I'm going to move from balance to positive and shout some encouragement as we get early on in this second half, because we need to keep morale up. We need to get playing better into the second half. We have been the better side slightly, but it's level. Pears has found Kilgore with the kick from the goal kick. Sorry, with a pass from the goal kick. Kick. Goal kick. Yeah. Sorry about that. Kilgore has it again inside to Smith. Back across the back line. We're just going to pass it around until some space opens up. Booty finds Osorio in space. He out wide to Koch, who tries to go around his man. Finds it inside. Osorio's been dispossessed. And Chokev. Oh no, Osorio's got on the end of that one. Smith interception. Thorndike. Beereth was making a run, but he didn't find him. Scott tries to go around his man, but he can't, and it's been cleared by the goalkeeper, but only as far as Brunt. We're going to pile the pressure back on once again. Inside to Smith. His men over. Scott's in bags of space. He's going to cut it inside to Beereth, and he gets his 7th goal of the season. I commented about his lack of goals so far, and he's got one today as we just inside the hour mark. We go back ahead 2-1 away at Coventry, and that puts us back into the automatic promotion places. Sunderland's game here, it just popped up and then we went to a highlight. So I will tell you in a second what the situation is. Sunderland, Birmingham. Oh, lovely first time ball from Koch inside to Osorio. Can't get quite round his man, and the ball has gone back across the Coventry back line. Intercepted by Scott. Beereth on the end of it, not quite. He's been brought down, and it is a penalty, and it looks like he might be... Well, it looked like he might be injured, but he's not, apparently. We're going to check that in a second. As Osorio steps up, of course he does, shoots, scores. He never misses from the spot, apart from that one time that he did, that after commenting that he never missed. But it's 3-1, 70 minutes. We're going to make some substitutions. Beereth hasn't picked up a knock. That's good. He just stayed down to sort of milk for the injury. We'll bring Phoenix on the left in place of Koch. Crankshaw on the right in place of Scott. And then Smith can also come off with Lindsay coming on in place of him. We'll give everyone else a few seconds, or a few minutes rather, to recover. It's going to tell me, do you want to make the substitution still? No, it's not actually. Okay, fine. 3-1 though. That is the difference maker today. The Sunderland game's disappeared off here, but I can assume they are winning still, looking at the points tally. 15 minutes to go. Header well over the bar. Piers had it covered. No. Keep going then. We won't pause for some substitutions. There's a free kick in the danger zone. Brunt is going to come off for Dyer in a second. I'm going to make that change. Thank you. Well covered. Well covered. Right, substitution time. Who did I just say? Brunt. Yep, off for Dyer. Craig O'Brien can come on as well for Kilgore. That's our 5th and final substitution. Off we trot. Yeah, we are a point ahead of Sunderland. It does give us plenty of gap to everyone else behind us, though. They're winning 3-1, so that game is without doubt going to their way, because we're winning 3-1 as well. Despite Coventry coming on after the penalty, we've managed to put this game away 3-1. Going into the last day, we are still second. Leicester are 40,000 points clear. They've got the most points I've ever seen, potentially, in the Championship. I don't think... In fact, I don't know what the record is, but it's not far off that anyway. 3-1 victors. Excellent. Moving on to the final day of the season. Good work. You did what was needed. We're going to be at home on the last day as well. And I don't know what we're celebrating here for. What are we celebrating here for? I don't know. We're not celebrating anything, apparently. Right, we'll be back in 7 days' time. Well, no, about 7 seconds' time to face Barnsley on the final day. And they will be in a relegation fight, which makes things a little bit difficult. but we'll be back in a second. And here we are then for the final game of the season. 2 changes to the starting lineup. Archer in for Beereth, Dyer in for Kilgore. Archer needs his 25th league goal of the season to break the record. Ultimately, I just want a victory because that will secure Premier League football. What? I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure what button to press there on the team talk. But these are the 11 men who are going to take us to the Premier League. And it's important to note that Claudio Osorio was in our League 2 side at the beginning of this save game. That's incredible. I'm going to make sure he's in the Premier League because that was just an incredible story. Anyway, Sunderland are away at Huddersfield, who are distinctly average mid-table. We are at home to Barnsley, who are currently getting relegated if they don't get a result today. So that is the situation. We've had 1 shot in the first half hour. You haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I assume that it was pointless. I've just scrolled in. Should I be scrolling out? I'm using the wheel on my mouse, and I'm not sure I should be. I was trying to go up and down on the league table. Sunderland are ahead away at Huddersfield. We need to do something about that in the second half, because that first half was literally pointless. Make a difference. Make a real difference. Step up and show. Make a difference. Attackers, make a difference. That's improved morale. Right, second half, we need to do something now because this has been very dull and currently Sunderland are level. Huddersfield scored in injury time in the first half. First highlight, here we go. Dyer, throw into Scott, who takes it round his men, runs towards the byline, slows down a bit, ball into the back post though. Osario's not on the end of that, but it's been cleared only as far as Booty. Sends it back to Brunt. We're going to work it forward again. Smith, Booty, Masterson. Passing around again. The possession football really is working. There's Thorndike. Scott, not Smith. Smith's the guy in the middle. Scott on the right wing. Wants to get... Oh, a lovely pass from Osorio. Archer's there. 30th goal of the campaign. 25th league goal. And it's been ruled out for offside. After all that. Booty. Corner. Back post. Cleared. Bundled in. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Claudio Osorio stepping up. Of course he is, because that's what he does. It's going to be number 19. It is number 19 of the season, I think. Yes, 19th goal of the season. 1-0. He has made the difference once again. He's going to take us all the way from League 2 to the Premier League. Sunderland, it doesn't matter what you do right now. An hour gone. We are into the Premier League. Just think about that for a second as we make some substitutions. Archer, I'm going to leave on for another 10 minutes because I want him to get a goal. Koch is not playing great. We'll bring Phoenix on. I don't want to make too many changes though. Smith is nervous. The defence are all nervous as well. Brunt apprehensive. Not the best. I'm just going to bring Kilgore on for Brunt because he's apprehensive. I think 2 changes. I like to make a lot of changes though, don't I? Right, Lindsay on for Smith. There we go. 3 changes. That feels more normal. 25 minutes, not 15 on the clock, and it's a Barnsley corner. Don't score, please. Just don't score. You want to get relegated. You want to be in League 1 next year. You might win League 1 next year. We're not going to win the Premier League, so just let us have it. Let us have the day. Kebble goes around everyone, but Pears has it covered easily. Ainsley in goal, stopping everything. Corner kick, though, on the opposite side. Back post. Cleared again. Osorio's going to chase after that one, lead the counter-attack. We've got loads of men running forward. He's going to go around his man. His men in the middle. He's found Lindsay, and there Scott tries to... Oh, inside to Thorndike. Thorndike back... Oh, nearly got Phoenix on the edge of the area. And then Lindsay across to Booty. Booty finds... No, he doesn't need to find Phoenix. He's going on a run himself. And the highlight's done. Kilgore just sort of shut the ball down there. 15 minutes to go. No, I don't want to change the mentality because that is a potentially dangerous thing. Archer's going to have to come off for Beereth. Fresh legs up front. Unfortunately, not going to get the record today. And Rashawn Scott having a good game, but tired. Crankshaw coming on to the right wing. 15 minutes to go. It is all looking... Well, let's put it this way. If Barnsley equalise, we're not going up because Sunderland have scored a penalty. 10 minutes to go. Shout, praise, instructions, waste time. Barnsley corner. Styles, back post, headed over, easy, gone out of play. Nothing to worry about there. 5 minutes left. The clock is ticking down. The championship season is coming to an end. It's a momentous day with 5 minutes of added time. SortitoutSI FC were not even a club 6 years ago. This is their 5th season in existence, and we're gone from League 2. For some reason we started in League 2, don't worry about that. But we could be in the Premier League for season number 6 unless we cock it up in the final minute of the season. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clear it off the line. Heart-stopping moment for everyone, not just Connor Masterson. And it's now we've won. We have got ourselves promoted. We are in the Premier League next season. I didn't in front of 9,253. Can we really get Premier League football at Brisbane Road? I'm not so sure. But I started the season basically saying, if we don't finish last, even if we get relegated, it would probably be a good season. We finished second. I mean, ignore the fact that Leicester won the league by 33 points and we somehow backdoored our way into second place. I don't really understand what's happened here. We've got into the Premier League. Board have set the initial budget of 30 million and 325 grand a week. We have not got any chance of survival. Surely not. I mean, apparently the pivotal match was beating Watford 3-1, but we've got promoted. Unbelievable promotion. I don't believe it either. Promotion joy on the final day. I mean, let's just look at that championship table, shall we? That's the... Clicking is hard. We finished second. Like, I mean, we weren't ever really bad. We've never dropped below 12th after losing to Leicester on match day 11. But we've just sort of slowly but surely picked our way up with some good runs here and there and just got... I mean, a lot of it is down to Sunderland having a bit of a mare towards the end of the season and nobody else in the playoff places actually wanting to do anything about it. And it looks like Blackburn have missed out on the playoffs on the last day. Oh dear, poor Blackburn. But look, we've just sort of snuck our way into automatic... I mean, Leicester were always getting promoted, but let's look at the season preview for a second. 250-1. We should have gone down. But we've been promoted to the Premier League. I mean, who out of these players here actually looks like a Premier League player? That's what I want to know. Apart from Cameron Archer. And potentially Pears and BRF if he's not leaving because he's not happy. Everyone else, I mean, Dyer, he's got some Premier League experience. Craig O'Brien is obviously the young hope of... He's 20 now. He's from our youth academy. He's going to be up there. But, I mean, this guy, let's find him. Where is he? This guy here. He doesn't look 25 on his photo, but he was with us in season number 1 on a free in League 2. 17 goals, 7.06 average rating. League 2, 13 more goals. League 1, 13 goals. League 1, 5 goals. Championship, 18 goals and a 7.31 average rating. He had his best season with us, number 5. And he came on a free from the blooming League of Ireland First Division, is where he was the season before on loan. Never made an appearance for Reading. And now he's led us to the Champions League. I mean, this man should be, if he's not already, a club icon. He's not even listed on the favoured personnel, only I am, which is slightly odd. But join us next time for the Premier League. That doesn't sound right. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, surely this video deserves a like and a subscribe after that. I think so. I'd like and subscribe if I wasn't already liked and subscribed anyway. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the Premier League. Incredible. Incredible.